Okay, so I know you guys are saying y'all are tired of this shirt, y'all are tired of this hair. And you know what I'm saying? Get over it, because I'm gonna be wearing this hair for a little while while I can get some stuff done while folks sleep, honey. Don't let me be great. It's so hard to be great in my house. So let me be great while people are asleep. Although I don't know why people are asleep. It is freaking 10 o'clock a.m. I am the only one that deserves to be asleep right now. Don't stop looking at me. Don't stop looking at me. No, no. Don't stop looking at me. Don't stop looking at me. Don't stop looking at me. So guys, I am coming to you with another story time. Somebody told me that they want to see more story times about Mary Jane. Honey, if you don't know who Mary Jane is my grandma. And I can't say this story time is really about her, but of course she's in it. My grandma is 5'2", and she is our matriarch. Like, Ma is the epitome of a matriarch to me. Like, anytime something happens in our family, anytime we going through something, anytime anything's popping, we call him Ma. Like, Ma handles it all. If she can't handle it, she gonna smoke about 20 cigarettes on the porch until she can get her life together. Don't judge my grandma. She's like, you know what I mean? Don't judge. Anyways, yeah. So my grandma's this sweet. She's basically this really, really sweet lady with a feistiness that you would not that you would not see coming. We scared of her. We are. We're scared of her. And it's not a bad scared. We respect her. We don't want Mom to see us in a bad light. We really, I think because of her, we've pushed ourselves to achieve more than we would ordinarily, I think. We want to make her proud. So I don't think it's a bad scary. I think it's the good kind of scary. It's not that we think she's going to beat us upside the head. It's just that we don't want to disappoint her. So she is that person, like, to us. I mean, she may not be much to y'all, but she's everything to us. That's how I feel about my mom. Okay, so at 22, I was married, I was in nursing school, and I was living with my grandma. I know. So I I got, oh God, all of that is a long story, and I don't want to get into that right now because half of it ain't even my business. So we not gonna do that whole background. But basically, I ended up going back home from where I live now, going back to my hometown to basically go back to nursing school. And my ex-husband was gonna go to he went to school for machine technology, so we were basically living with my grandparents, getting degrees, and we didn't have to pay anything to live with them. We didn't have any real money. I remember at one point we was living off like literally $100 a week, but we didn't have to pay anything, like nothing. We had to do nothing. Like, we was living there free of charge. My grandma just wanted me to get some type of degree, basically. So while living there, while in nursing school, after being married for about 2 months, I found out I was pregnant. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was super excited. Um, I had just had a miscarriage, and I was still basically mentally wrapping my head around that. So, I was really, really excited. I kind of want to say he was kind of playing because I really wanted them. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have a pot to piss in, honey, and wanted a baby. How does that make sense? But in my 21-year-old head, it made sense. So, um, I found out I was pregnant, and I remember thinking, yes, I'm pregnant. Who gonna tell mom? Who's gonna tell mom? I ain't gonna tell mom. Who's gonna tell mom? So I lived with her. Keep that in mind. I lived with her. I ended up telling my dad, who was super excited. My dad is one of these. My dad's this big burly, cool, chill guy. And hell, I was married to him. You get married, you have babies. To my grandma, you go to school, you get married, you have babies. Or you go to school and have babies. Like the whole marriage thing, she don't really give a poop about. But school, she cares. She cares about school. So yeah, I told my dad. I told my ex's mother, who was also very happy, and basically everybody in my family except my grandmother, who I was living with, went to all my doctor's appointments, had ultrasounds, did the whole shebang, and while living with her, and did not tell her. So I remember around Christmas time, I came back to this area that I'm living in now to visit my aunt. And what my plan was while I was 2.5 hours away, somebody was going to have to tell Mom that I was pregnant. Because at this point, I am 6 months, y'all. I am 6 months pregnant. And married, acting like a freaking 16-year-old, hiding my pregnancy. Super crazy. Like, oh. I'm telling y'all, we scared of Mom. So anyways, what I ended up doing was getting my great aunt, who was my grandmother's brother's wife, to tell her while I was 2.5 hours away. And honey, I was so scared to call her after that. But all of my family members were talking to her. After she found out, they were all talking to her. And they were all telling me, ooh, Mom mad at you. Ooh, Mom said she's so mad at you. She can't believe you've been sitting your butt at this house pregnant, blah, 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 blah. Textbook Mom, if you know her. Textbook Mom. So I waited a while. I let her cool down. And I actually don't think I called her, period. I think I enjoyed my trip. And then when I went back home, that's when we did our confrontation. But at that point, which is also textbook Mom, she was chill. I can't say she was excited, but she was chill. She accepted the notion, and she was like,
well, hell, it looks like you got big overnight. Where was the belly? It's like as soon as it was out that you're pregnant, there's the belly.
oh my God, y'all, I always tell people that it is so crazy that I could be 22 years old and living with my grandma, but also living with my husband, and be terrified of telling my grandmother that I was pregnant, like I was freaking 16 or something. Yeah. So this isn't really a good story, is it? Oh well, that's the end of it, honey. That's how I told my grandmother I was pregnant with my son, EJ. Now, getting pregnant with Journey, honey, by the time I was pregnant with Journey, I was a nurse. I wasn't married. Yeah, but I was a nurse, so honey, she didn't care. You see, I told you, that's all the way mixed up. Because she don't care about you being married. She care about you having your degree. And I get it. She wants you to be able to take care of these kids that you producing and bringing into the world. My grandma don't want us to struggle like she struggled. Like, no, she don't want that. I get it. But yeah, so by the time I had Journey, I am a nurse or whatever. Journey's only a year or so. And at the time, I was freaking 28. So yeah. Anyways, that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.